Thinking of how to get started as a beginner in investing in the stock market, you want to put your money where the investment is going to be secured. I'm here for you. In this video, I'm going to be taking you through step by step process on all you need to know in getting started on investing in the Bamboo investment app. Before I go on, like the video and let me know in the comment section where you are watching this video from. Basic. What is a stock investment? What does it mean to invest in a stock? Basically, simple explanation, a stock is a piece of investment in a company. So you have a business, let's say Okay and Sons. Okay and Sons have been involved in the trading of vehicles for years. They buy and they sell cars. But now they have now put structure in that business, okay? And because you know that Okay and Sons, they've been doing this business for years, they know the profit centers, they know where the profit is coming from. They now say, okay, we don't just want to keep this profits for ourselves. We want the members of the public to buy a stake. Do you understand? In this our entire business. Okay, so they now go to what is called a stock exchange where they can sell. Okay, there's a lot of procedures before they get to that point, but just understand what I'm saying, all right? Now, you now come and say, Okay and Sons, every year they always have returns on in this their business. I want to have a piece of it. I'm not the owner of Okay and Sons. I can't get everything in Okay and Sons, but I want to just buy small so that I can be getting my returns on my investment. That is what a stock is in simplest of terms. Now they are now sophisticated terms and all of that, but you understand it that it is buying a piece of ownership in a company, okay, and getting a return. Now, before now, you needed to go to you needed to have a broker in order to buy stocks, but apps like Bamboo, they've bridged the gap. They are now our modern day brokers. So you can go on Bamboo app and look at, oh, I've heard about this company and I want to buy a piece of ownership. Remember, a piece of ownership in this company so that I can be getting returns on my investment. That's the basic thing. If you understand what I just said, let me know in the comment section, okay? Now that you understand the basics of investing in stocks, how can you invest in stocks? What kind of stocks can you buy? So, for instance, there's some popular brands that you love. So, let me know the brands that you love. A lot of people like Apple products, iPhone. So, most of us just go to the market when we want to buy a phone and say, I just want to buy an iPhone. Right? iPhone 14, iPhone whatever has come out as at the time you are watching this. Now, at that level, you're just a customer. Do you get? You are just a customer. But when you now begin to play with the big boys and say, people are always buying Apple products. I want to have a piece of ownership in Apple. You are now what? A shareholder. So you say, I want to buy Apple shares. You get? What's another thing that you people like? Let me know in the comment section. This is an interactive session, okay? Let me know in the comment section what's another popular brand that you're like, okay, I would like to have ownership in this thing and just not just be a consumer. Another thing I can think about is a soft drink like Pepsi. You drink Pepsi, you cool and all of that, and you're like, oh, okay, I can buy shares in Pepsi. I'm not just a customer. So whenever you see people drinking shares, you're like, oh, I'm going to make an investment. I'm going to get a return on my investment. Okay. So let's make this interactive in the comment section. Give me 4 or 5 brands that you know that you'll be like, okay, this is something that I would like to have a share in. I'll be in the comment section listening to you. Okay. So now that you understand these basics, okay, this is what it is now. So they are now different investment products. Okay, but you understand what a stock is, you understand what a share is, so you know that you are not confused about it. All right. Okay, so now let's go back to Bamboo app. Remember, we started by saying that Bamboo is our modern day broker. Okay, and they sell these stocks on their platform, so you can download the app. I'm going to put my link in the comment section as well as the description box. Okay, excuse me. Download the app, use my referral code and all of that. Right now, how do you now know what to invest in? Because it's one thing to listen, another thing to know, okay, how do I find my way around this thing? So when you download the Bamboo app, the first thing, we're not in a rush, okay? We're going to do this as a series, so you're going to be learning new things every time. You need to give them your details. So they're going to ask you for your details. They're going to ask you for your name, your email address, your phone number, where you reside. They're going to ask you all that question. They're also going to ask you where you are getting the money you want to invest in. Yes. The reason why they are going to ask you these questions is because there's something called anti-money laundering. So there are people in that make money from dubious methods, okay? They're either into drugs or prostitution or different things, and government doesn't want such money mixing with good money. When I mean good money, money that you worked for, money that probably you sold a property, money that your family you inherited. There are different ways you get money. Now they don't want those money being mixed, so they want to be able to track criminals. So they are going to ask you all those questions so that they are sure that you're not getting your money from fraudulent methods. Okay. So they'll ask you all of that. They'll also ask you how much you earn. Don't be afraid answering all those questions, because a lot of people will be like, oh, why are they asking me this type of? Don't be afraid, just answer the questions. Okay. What is your annual net worth? How much do you make in a year? But they'll ask you in dollars. So are you making up to $10,000 annually? Are you making more than $10,000 annually? They're going to ask you all those questions. So when you feel all of that, then they will ask you for your BVN. A lot of people are usually scared that, oh, please hope it's not scammers. Bamboo app, they are not scammers. They've been in this business for a while, okay, and they are licensed by the Nigerian government. There are a lot of investment platforms that are not licensed by the Nigerian government. Let me just say this, that when you make the decision that you want to begin to invest in stocks and this type of instruments, bear in mind that this is not like those you bring one, you bring two, all those type of investment schemes. No, this is more long term. Okay, especially if you are not a trader. There are people who trade stocks, crypto, all of that. But if you are not a trader, you are just investing for the sake of long term return. So whether the market is up or down, it is none of your business. You are just putting your money in good companies. When I mean good companies, not companies that they have corporate governance, they have a track record. Right. And you know that, okay, at the end of the year I'm going to get a return on my money. But bear in mind that it's not going to be all those 50%, 100%. So do you understand? Let's say it so that you don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. So when you fill in your details and all of that, you are going to be welcomed into a new world, okay? And the Bamboo interface is so pretty. You have different portfolios and all of that. We're going to get into all of that, okay? But let's just take it baby steps. So if you are following me, let me know in the comment section that yes, Prof T, I am following. So Bamboo has two major products. So they have stocks and they have fixed returns. So let me explain what that means. So with the stocks, you have S&P 500 ETFs. We're going to do another video to explain what this means. You have REITs, that's real estate investment trusts. You have motorsport Formula One sponsors, you have Temi Otedola portfolio, real estate, false portfolio, bank ETFs, best performing ETFs 2022. You have best performing ETFs February 2023, fixed income ETFs. These are different types of stocks that you can invest in. You have biggest companies, so they've bundled these different stocks. Remember, what is a stock? Can you tell me in the comment section? Okay, buying a piece of ownership in a company. So now what they've done is that they've brought different companies. Okay, right. So please subscribe to this channel because we're going to be looking at the different companies on Bamboo. You have invest in sports, you have watch lists, you have real estate investments, you have all of that. Then you also have fixed returns. It's a different type of investment on the Bamboo app. So with fixed returns, you can get up to 8% dollar returns per annum. What did I say? Per what? Per annum. It's not monthly. Per annum means at the end of the year you get 8% on your investment. Okay, right. So that's the fixed returns. So with these fixed returns, it's a fixed 8% interest rate on your dollar. You can use dollar, so the minimum that you can deposit is $1. So with $1 you can start investing. Right, how long do you want this investment to invest your money for? So you can invest for 90 days. If you're investing for 90 days, it's going to be 4.50 per annum. Okay, if you are investing for 180 days, it's going to be 5.50 per annum. If you are investing for 270 days, it's going to be 6.5% per annum. If you are investing for 364 days, it's going to be 8% per annum. So these are the basic products, investment products that you can get on Bamboo app. All right, so in our next video I'm going to be explaining in detail what the different stock companies are. Do you understand? The different portfolios that are on the Bamboo app, so that you understand before you begin to put your money. If you enjoyed this video, please like the video, and you can also use the super thanks, okay, to encourage the channel and support the channel. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you. Watch the next video.